everybody, Matt here from Matt Likes Comics. Today is going to be Random Books My Daughter Picked. This time we're doing a story from Batman Incorporated. This is what my daughter, when she pulled the box, and then I went in and I went like this, and I got halfway through this particular story, so I said I'm just going to pull the whole story, and we're going to do it this way instead of taking that and the next 10. So things were slightly changed with this one, but that's okay. Just a quick note, if the CBC awards are still going on, please take a time to vote. I would really appreciate it if you vote for me, but I'd also like it if you vote for Comic Collector Geek Allen for the Monday special. We're trying to get Steppo that award. I'd also like to see you vote for Chonko, JSS, Biggie Shack, and Up and Atom if you are so inclined. Those are people that I want to see win. I think they deserve everything. JSS in particular, since Christina took her name out of the running for the Wrench of the Year this year. So I want JSS to win it. He deserves it. He's done a hell of a job over the last little bit. So give him some consideration. Now, on to the show. Following the events of Batman R.I.P., Final Crisis, Batman and Robin Volume 1, and the return of Bruce Wayne, where after being stranded throughout the timeline, Bruce Wayne finally returns to the present. Bruce decides to bring his Bruce decides to bring his war on crime up a level, thus training and creating a global team of heroes answering all to Batman. This initiative was named Batman Incorporated. And in Batman Incorporated are a lot of characters we've seen over the years that were like Batman of many nations. If you remember the story back in the 60s there, and I should have looked it up, but it's there. It's like the El Gaucho, there's Squire and Knight, and a few other people around. There's a Batman in Japan, a Batman in France. They're all around. Batwing is there. And in the original one, in the first Batman Inc. service, Batman is traveling the world, setting up various people to be that local Batman. Written by Grant Morrison and with art by Chris Burnham. I want to make sure I pronounce that right. By Chris Burnham, the second series of Batman Incorporated, which was in the New 52 era, we see what the future brings, and then everything opens into the present. I will be covering the first 9 issues of the New 52 series in this video, because this makes up one storyline. Although technically the whole series is a storyline, I'm not going to cover 13 issues plus a special plus an annual on here in one video. That would be extremely long, and I'm sure you'll be sick of me after book 3. So, yes, so there's 15 books total in this series, as I said, but we're going to cover 9. Part 1, Demon Star, from July 2012. By the way, this was part of the second wave of the New 52. There was a break between Batman Incorporated 1, which ended with the all the other series, and Batman Incorporated 2, Volume 2, which was in the second wave of the New 52. In a graveyard, Bruce tells Alfred that Batman Inc. That Batman Inc. must keep going on the fight just before he's arrested. Going back to the past there, or the present, because that was the future. During a heist at the Low Star brand meat plant, a group of goat. How do I put this? They're dressed like goats, like goat heads and stuff, demony ways. I will call them goat demons. Criminals are fighting Batman and Robin. A sniper almost kills Robin. By the way, the Robin that I'm referring to in this is Damian Wayne. But he misses Robin, but kills a gang leader instead. After chasing a truck, Robin fights the group while Batman goes after the sniper. In San Francisco, a group of heroes gather at Batcave West. They are the Dead Heroes Club, people that Leviathan have died. There was a big chat. One of the cliffhangers of Batman Incorporated 1 was there was a chant. Was that Leviathan, who they're fighting, Batman Incorporated, made attempts on the life of a lot of the members of Batman Incorporated, and they wanted them to think they were dead. Back in Gotham, we discover that Leviathan's mind control chemicals have been placed and injected into meat from the plant. This issue is also known as the debut first issue of Batcow. Batcow is a big deal. Damian Wayne adopts him as a pet, so Batcow is considered to be a key in the key collector. Issue 2, August 2012, The Eye of the Gorgon. The book opens with Talia's parents meeting, so it's a past flashback. Present-day Talia is speaking with Ra's al Ghul. This makes Talia think about her life, like incidents that have happened at the Lazarus Pits and an incident with a soothsayer. When she confronts her father, he tells her that her mother is dead. She finds out that her meeting with Batman for the first time was actually arranged by her father in a fake kidnapping. Falling in love with the Batman, she and he have a child. She decides to be evil when Batman rejects her after meeting Damian. So Talia was always a character that was up and down. Because of her feelings for Batman, she was always, well, I will help him, but I love my father. Very similar to Sapphire Stag in the Metamorpho era, if you are familiar with that. You know, very devoted daughter, but she loves her man. Only on occasion will she defy her father. Luckily for us, this is one of those times. Issue 3, called The Hanged Man, from September 2012. Leviathan is on the go. They have set things up to steal children using Gotham services to do so. Meanwhile, Matches Malone grills people for information. Then Batman breaks this up. And yes, Batman and Matches Malone were in the same place. Next day, Batman is reviewing info on the deaths of the Grimm brothers, who he was sure was murdered by Leviathan so that Leviathan could take over their drug trade. Damian's still mad that he has to fake his death, and they discover Batcow has had an artificially induced hormone, which, if made into burgers, would have been a mind control delivery system. That night, Matches meets with Goat Boy. His name is Goat Boy, who claims that the Robin kill. He receives a message, a weird situation at a wake. When Matches arrives, he is cornered and ambushed with a plastic bag to the head to suffocate him. Meanwhile, Robin has knocked out Alfred and now appears as Redbird. Yes, that's Damian. We find out that, of course, the Batman when Matches Malone was there was Dick Grayson. So, that's how Matches and Batman were in the same place. Amazing, isn't it? Issue 4, Killbox, December 2012. The Leviathan is giving a speech that its campaign against Batman Inc. is reaching a crucial stage. Meanwhile, Matches is fighting the goons and breaks loose. At this point, Batman Incorporated Secret Strike Force breaks in, which are the heroes that were talking in San Francisco before. As Batman Inc. rescues Bruce, the Ninja Man-Bats, who are bad guy minions, move in, but Batwing stops them with a sonic cannon. At this point, Batman reveals to Damian to go back, reveals Damian to go back with his mother. He tells him, you need to go back with your mother, because maybe this will stop. Not so happy. 5, Asylum, January 2013. When Damian asks why he has to go with his mother, Batman tells him of his vision. This book is the vision that Batman saw, and since the vision itself has really nothing to do with anything, I'm going to leave it at that and have you read the book for yourself. Because it is a cool vision, but it really has nothing to do with the current storyline. Issue 6, Garland of Skulls, February 2013. A hostage situation is brewing. This is because Talia is mad that Damian still isn't with her. An argument continues on radio as Batman gets nearer. Meanwhile, members of Batman Inc. are down for the count. They got the crap kicked out of them. Back at the Batcave, the boys are arguing. Some of Bruce's sons. They are also listening to the conversation between Bruce and Talia. Turns out that the whole building that they're in is a trap. She is trying to force Bruce into an impossible choice. Meanwhile, Batman Incorporated is attacked, and the Knight is killed, as in the Knight and Squire. Batman is losing the fight. And we carry on to issue 7, which is Belly of the Whale, March 2013. Who else thinks the name Goat Boy is pretty cool? Especially if you grew up playing Diablo. Batman has been captured and the Outsiders have been hospitalized. It's the Robins, as in plural, turn. A whale is discovered in Yemen. Okay, now I got it. A whale is discovered in Yemen that Damian can trace to Talia. At the hospital, Gordon tries to console the group. Meanwhile, Damian has figured out that the heretic, who's the big guy that's been beating the crap out of everybody and winning all the fights, is a clone of himself. Growth accelerated. Wingman, who is Jason Todd in a different identity, and Damian then work together with Red Robin to try and get into this fight. Batman comes to and has Talia's voice. Batman comes to, and hearing Talia's voice in his communicator, she tells him how she should be his arch nemesis and not the Joker. Alfred allows Damian to go to rescue Batman, and he thus flies off to rescue him. Issue 8. The Boy Wonder returns. This is April 2013. And as you can probably tell from the cover, this does not end well. With Leviathan's full-blown attack, the situation is beginning to look bleak. There's another guy you should vote for, by the way. Bleecker Street. Robin arrives at Wayne Industries and partners up with Nightwing. They defeat all of the henchmen, But then Nightwing is knocked out. Here, Heretic, that's the name of the guy. Heretic then fights Damian to the death to become the favored son of Talia. Batman escapes from the trap only to get to the lobby of the building and discovering Damian's dead body. As a parent, I cannot fathom what's going through Bruce's mind at that time. And this is issue 9, Fallen Sun, May 2013. The book opens at the cemetery, and the book features flashbacks to the fight. So it's a back and forth book. Heretic confronts Batman. Nightwing revives and catches up just as Heretic is about to kill Bruce. The funeral of the night is shown. At the cemetery, Bruce tells Alfred to take a vacation because he is mad that he let Damian come. Talia confronts Heretic, telling him he should have waited to kill Damian. Batman Incorporated is then banned from Gotham. The end of the book has Batman screaming after having a moment with Batcow. Thus, this ends the part of Batman Incorporated which led to the death of Damian Wayne. Now, we all know he gets better. It's comic books. But for the rest of this series, Batman is going after Talia. He finally takes her down. And it is really cool to read. So I recommend you read the whole series, not just the 9 that I've shown right now. It is pretty cool. Grant Morrison wrote it. That's all I'll say. The person knows how to write. If you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe below. Please tell me what you thought of the storyline if you've read it, or if you would like to read the storyline. You can get most of these books, except maybe issue 1 and 9, in dollar bins. Issue 1 and 9 are keys, and therefore, for one thing, every Batman number 1 is worth a couple bucks. And number 9, actually number 8 may be a key too, because that's the actual death of Damian. But number 9 is a key because it shows the funerals of both Damian and the Knight, and it's really cool as a result. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the content. My name is Matt. I like comics, and I hope you do too. Bye, everybody.